Hey, what's going on, Pokepals? It's Dad here, and we're going to be trying out Mega Pyroar today. This is a super fun off-meta fire deck that uses its second attack, Fiery Big Bang. What a great name! But this attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you're doing 290, and the more the Pokemon gets attacked, the less the attack does. You can also utilize its first attack, Ferocious Bellow, and it use the attack, and the defending Pokemon does 50 less damage. So you may be asking, hey, we're doing 290, how are we going to keep that damage up? Or how are we going to do enough damage to knock things out? Well, the secret is going to be Wally's Compassion. And Wally's Compassion can heal all damage from one of your Mega Pokemon, and if you heal damage, you put all the energy attached back into your hand. So, now we've attacked, we've been hit by damage, we have Wally back and healed and Wally back the energy. What are we going to do now? Well, we'll attach Air Balloon, and then we will have another Pyroar set up on the bench, and we'll be using Oricorio's Excited Turbo to re-accelerate that energy to the benched Pyroar, retreat with the balloon, and then Ferocious Bellow again for the 290. So we can set up that loop, we can take some big knockouts and keep healing and not let them take any knockouts. We do run the Dudunsparce engine for one array draw, so we can keep cycling to get those to get Wallies in our hand. We also run for A-Spec Enriching Energy. There's a lot of merit to a max belt as well. I just prefer having the extra draw to get that Wallies or that energy I need to take the knockout. So that's why I play this one. There are other things you can play though. We also play one Budew in case we have a slow start. And then you may be asking as well, 290, hey, that doesn't knock out Dragapult. That doesn't knock out other things. Well, that's okay. We play Gravity Mountain, and we can take that one shot on Dragapult with that, bringing them down to 290 HP, which is, you guessed it, the magic number we hit with. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this deck, and it's gonna be great. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention: we do run a Victini, which adds 100 more damage to our evolution fire Pokemon attacks. So if we have that in play, we're actually doing 300. So any 330 Pokemon we take down to 300, boom, we can still knock out. So yeah, this deck's been a lot of fun. I'm loving Wally and kind of that healing, kind of like a pseudo tank kind of thing going on. So let's get into some games and let's see how this list performs. All right, let's go, Pokepals. All right, let's get into our first match here. And let's see who we're going to be playing. All right, as always, you know, Pokepals, we pick heads because heads never fails, is what they say, right? And it immediately fails. All right, so they have tails. They're going to pick if they want to go first or second. Let's see what goes on here. They are going to go first. All right, so this might be a Budew angle. I do like going first with this deck because you can evolve second turn, but this might not be bad if we can somehow get Budew in the active. So let's see what we can do. We also have Meowth, so we can put that down and grab Lilies. All right, we have Duskull, so you know Psyduck is hitting the bench. The Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Dunsparce and Frostlass. Okay. Risky Ruins, of course. Wonder if they're playing Starmie. Okay, they attach Dark and Pass. Interesting. Alright, so we will put down Dunsparce. We are definitely going to go grab a Psyduck. We are going to... I think we'll Meowth. We're going to go grab a Lilies because we need some more cards here. And then I think I'm going to end the bench off with Oricorio. And then we're going to Lilies. Let's see what we can get here. Okay. Not too shabby. I should have saved a bench spot for Budew, theoretically, but I needed Psyduck down and I needed the Meowth down. So next turn we have the Dunsparce, and we have our Mega Pyroar. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see what we can do. We have Hilda for enriching energy if we want to do that route as well. So we'll see what we can do. Alright, so they draw for turn. I'm kind of guessing off of their earlier hand they might not have much, but they could have been saving a supporter, so hopefully they ain't got anything. Alright, okay, baby Frostlass. I don't mind that. Does that mean they're gonna have... Okay, maybe they still have Mega Frostlass then. Not loving this being a a weakness for us, but that is okay. And last card is a Lillie's, of course. Alright, so they're probably gonna grab Dunsparce, yep. The good news is they can't get out to Mega Frostlass this turn, and they can't just blow up a Duskull. So we're oh, and there's Starmie. They can't play Salvatore because they already Lillied, so I'm thinking we need to take out that Starmie, because if they start putting 50 on the bench, that's where bad things can happen. So, and they do get double Starmie. Okay. Let's see what they do here. They're thinking about what they want to do as well. They might be saving that last spot for a monkey. But we will see. Alright, and they passed us. Frostlass ticks over, which is fine. Alright, so definitely thinking we go there. We get the Dunsparce. We see if we can get some energy before we use our supporters. Ooh, we don't, but we can at least get rid of the risky ruins. I do want to go ahead and throw another Dunsparce down. This is where it's kind of rough. I think we go ahead. Ooh, do we evolve? Yes, I think we go ahead, we evolve. And then we Lillies. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach. I really wanted a balloon there, so that is a little unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and attach to the active and pass. And just doing that is because if they come up with Mega Starmie, it does not apply weakness, I believe. So we will survive a turn. Oh, they're going to boss. Oh, they're going to boss this one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because we can retreat Night Stretcher energy back and Lillies and see what we can get off of that. Oh, it does do damage. The bench just doesn't. Oh, okay, great. Oh, man. Okay. A boss. Okay. I think we do go ahead We grab Psyduck back. What's Lily's? Okay, we did get an energy. I think we get rid of those. Let's try and draw a little bit more. Balloon, okay. I do like that. Preserve some energy. Excited Turbo. Let's go there. Let's do 290. And then they're stuck because they could attach and retreat. But if they do that, a Ferocious Bellow can take them out. Oh, they Wallies. That's what I'm supposed to do, not you. Alright, they put down Risky Ruins. They attach and they're gonna attack again, yeah. 50. And they take out Psyduck again. Well, that was not ideal. Okay. I think what we do. Alright, so one of my things is going down. I sadly think we need to do this because I really wanted to boss there. I think we go here. We go here. Okay. Let's run away draw. Okay. Now we do have Wallies for next turn. So let's bump that. Let's go there. I will do that. Get a Dunsparce. We got some more draw going still. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do Ferocious Bellow and make them do 50 less damage. Now that doesn't matter, but they're going to knock out my active. And I am curious if the 50 also applies to the bench, or let's see. Yeah, I'm assuming it means they're not going to do any damage to the bench, but we'll have to see. Because it says the defending Pokemon does 50 less damage. Alright, are they going to grab Frostlass and knock out, or are they just going to go another Starmie? Yeah, make a Frostlass. Okay. So they might attach retreat. Oh, they're just going to attach to Mega Frostlass. I understand. Makes sense. So let's see. Yeah, none to the bench. Cool. Alright. I want to promote Dunsparce. Now we got to think about how we're going to get this slow hand down. So we will do that. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. Get rid of that. Grab a Dunsparce. We're going to boss up Frostlass. Ooh, no, I shouldn't have did that. I should have did Wally's. Oh. Yeah, I think I threw the game there, guys. Let's see. I was supposed to Wally's there. Alright, let's let them get their knockout. That's completely my fault. Man, I got too excited and thought I had energy on my on my lions. And I did not. So they're gonna do 400 damage and knock me out. Yeah. Man, alright, good game. My fault, my misplay. But you know, that happens. Happens to all of us, and yeah, we're gonna get them in the next game. That game was doomed from the start with us being a weakness, so it doesn't hurt too bad that happened. But yeah. Alright, let's get in the next one. Alright, getting into game 2, Pokepals. Let's see what we're doing here. Alright, we always choose heads. Heads never fails, if it'll let me pick it. There it goes. Let's see. Fails again. But we were on a roll for our Greninja Mega for Alligator deck, which if you hadn't seen, give that a shout out. I'm going to try and put that on a little card for you guys to check out, but that's a fun deck. The switching, the knockouts, the closing Mega for Alligator, oh, it's awesome. But enough of that. Let's get into this game right here. I'm going to start Oricorio. This opening hand's not great. Were we going first or second? We're going second. Okay, yeah, this is not a great going second hand. We'll have to see what our top deck is, but we could Ultra Ball for a Dunsparce. And then get Enriching Energy and see what we get off of that. Okay, they start Meowth, so we're both kind of in an awkward situation here, unless he has an out. Petrol, okay. This is a trolley build. Attach, dark, oh, interesting, okay. Ooh, I like that. We'll do that. I'll get Meowth. Do that for retreat. Throw that down. Yes, please. Lilies. And then, let's see, let's get 8 new cards, shall we? Boom, okay. Do that. And then I want to do... Oh! Did we prize all our Dunsparce? Oh no, okay, one's in hand. Okay. I feel a bit better now. And then, yeah, let's Itchy Pollen. Alright, so next turn, we will be able to Ferocious Bellow, which is good. But I might keep up the Itchy Pollen depending on how this turn goes. Now, we know they have Petrol. Yep. This is giving Mega Absol Box vibes. Okay, they grab probably a pass. Yeah. Alright. Lilies is crazy. Alright, let's do that. Excited Turbo. Now, if I can get another energy, I'm going to promote and knock out with Pyroar here. Alright, let's go there. Excited Turbo to that. We will Runaway Draw. Love it. I will use Buddy-Buddy to get a Dunsparce back. And then Let's retreat and knock out the Meowth. Now, I could have kept Budewing, and the reason I didn't is because they do have a Lillie's next turn. So they're going to be getting a lot of what they want already and seeing a lot of cards. So I might as well knock out, take the 2 prizes, and go from there. Oh, excuse me, they put down Monkey Dory. Now, if this is Mega Absol Box, we do have to watch out for Janine's, Poison, and Mochi. Those are all things that are kind of, okay, they're going to get Petrol, Trolley, yep. Let's see what they get here. If they get Kang, Mega Kangaskhan. Oh man, I can't. I was like, there's a way we can boss that. Okay, yep, there we go. Mega Absol. So let's see what they do here. If they bring in Mega Autono, that's 3 prizes. So I don't think that's a thing anymore, but you never know. Script. Night Stretcher Energy. So they're either going to clutch or they're going to... There's no way they're Mega Autoing. Adenoing. No way, it's a knockout. There's no way. Alright guys, 3 prizes. Only 1 head, so they're going to accelerate 2 energy into play. Don't hate it. Alright, well, let's take a knockout here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Runaway draw. I'll put that down. Let's do that. Man, we're just not getting in energy, are we? That's fine. Let's do that. We get 2 energy left. Excited Turbo. Here we go. Yeah, let's just fire a Big Bang for knockout. Boom. Now we do have to watch out for them. There's our other boss. What? Claw of Darkness, I think? Yeah, we have to watch out for Claw of Darkness. Does 200. And then also takes a card from hand. So we'd have to watch out for that. So if they do attack with it, they're probably taking my Hilda here. So let's see if they have the energy. Alright, they're thinking about it. They got Petron off the Ultra Ball. And Petron lets you basically move a dark type to your active as long as it's not a Petron. So it helps keep them from getting trapped. The fact that they grab that makes me think they don't have the energy, because they might want to promote up Yveltal, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. They probably got it off that flip the script. Oh, okay. We can bounce it. We can bounce it. Thankfully, they have to pick between Stadium or Hilda here. If they Claw of Darkness. Alright, they're gonna boss. What are they gonna boss? Oricorio? Oh, they're gonna knock out. So they have energy. No. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'll bump that. I'll grab this. We can do that. Now, we don't have much in regards to them getting out of the active here. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to attach, and we're going to see if we can get a Wally's. Oh, Wally's can't even work because of because I need a damage on my Mega. That's fine. We'll just wait it out. They're gonna have to knock out eventually, and I also have a boss, so we can figure that out as well. I'm not doing damage. They can't monkey. They will be decking out before us, so they have to make a move. So I'm cool. I'm fine. We have a backup Oricorio. We're gonna Petrol for next turn, I'm assuming. Okay. Lilies, I kind of want to keep all those cards in deck if I can. Did I place that down this turn or last turn? I am okay with doing that. Grabbing that. Alright, let's see what they do here. Again, we're kind of on a clock where, yeah, they can Claw Darkness and they can knock me out and take a card. But none of the cards here are going to hurt enough to where if they remove it, we can't win game. I mean, they take Boss and they attack. I can knock out with Fiery Big Bang. They take Wally's. I'm not losing out too much there. They take Lilies. I mean, I'm winning next turn, so I'm feeling good where I am, even if they decide to Claw of Darkness. Now, I also feel good that I'm not using energy. I mean, dealing damage, because that means the monkeys can't hurt my bench. I'm actually going to keep this hand because, like I said, I am okay with them decking out before me, and anything they take out of my hand right now is not going to hurt me. One way to get around this, if it's something you guys really find a lot of, Mist Energy could be pretty good to add to the deck. But we're just going to keep passing here and have them make the first move because we have Lilies to get back in deck. And we have more cards than them, so I'm feeling okay. Energy switch. I know they're trying to work out a terminal period combo, but it's not going to work, man. Yeah, again, I'm okay if they take this knockout with Clutch. That is not going to bother me. Don't want to touch that to active. I have a couple more turns, see if I could find another one. Sure, I'll make it look like they need to take care of it to deal with the threat. They could be playing as a Rosic, which again, I don't hate if they did drop that as of right now. Yeah, we're just going to keep passing. They're going to keep clutching. I could Hilda, but I'm pretty sure my last fire was out of the deck. If it's not, I will check next turn. Yeah. We're going to check this turn. Attach that there. And exactly 110 for knockout. Let's go, guys. Alright, good game. Got past Mega Absol Box. They should not have promoted that Mega Dino. That was very, very bold, but great game. We're 1-1. The Lion is doing great. And yeah, we're just going to do another game and then see how we do. Alright, Pokepals, hopping into the third game. Let's see how we're going to do. We are currently 1-1. So can this deck end with a winning record? Let's see. Alright, we're going to flip a coin. I didn't see what they chose. They chose heads. Alright. Watch this be the one time we flip heads, though. Hey, tails! Alright. We are going to go first. We want to get that turn 2 Fiery Big Bang off. Ooh. This is an awful going first hand. But that's okay. Okay, Alakazam. Do that. Definitely want to get that down. Because if anything, we have Lily's next turn. And can find some Dunsparce and everything like that way. They did start Dedenne, so they have to attach to that to retreat. So we have a little bit of time. What are they grabbing? Probably a Kazam line. Grab a Dunsparce there. They grabbed Abra, Dunsparce, Alakazam, so they might have Candy in hand, which is something to think about. We'll go ahead and pad. Let's grab Budew. Let's drop down Gravity Mountain. Let's go there. And then let's get another Litleo. I think we attach Retreat, Budew, item lock them so they cannot use rare candy. Now I do know there is a single prize Pyroar. Let's see, let's do some research real quick. And it's there's one in Mega Evolutions. That could be good to have for like Crustal or some decks like this where you want the prize trade to be a little better. So that is something to think about. Ooh, okay. I think we go here. Let's get another energy. Don't have a Dunsparce, put that down on. Let's go there. Put 3. I'll put down the cat. And that way we have Lilies for next turn. I am going to keep item locking them until they can prove they can get a... Oh gosh, what's... Abra... Alakazam, what is Kadabra? And this, until they can prove they can get a Kadabra down with energy, we'll keep item locking. Do that. Let's grab our other Mega Pyroar. Make an Excited Turbo onto that one. And just keep item locking them. Yeah, we're doing good, guys. Best thing we could do is keep item locking until we see them evolve. When we're stopping rare candies or stopping Poké Pads, that's fine. Enriching energy. I'll just keep on Ichi-Pollen. Okay. Air Balloon. We'll throw that there. We'll keep going here. Makes me wonder if they prized some of their Kadabras and why they didn't grab it with Dawn. I know they prioritized the Dunsparce, but it makes me think they're relying heavily on their rare candies. Alright, and there's a knockout. Take prize card. Wally's. Okay. Okay, they finally got a Kadabra down. Now, I think I may have got too hasty, not leaving any bench room for a Dunsparce, but if we can keep Ichi-Pollening and getting ahead that way, I think we'll be doing okay. Now, they are probably bound to have a boss or something in their hand. We just have to be aware of that for whenever they actually are ready to strike. 2 energy. Let's go ahead and get one out. And we'll do no damage, but we item lock them again. Okay. They are going to be grabbing some more Alakazams. Oh, a Dunsparce and a Kadabra, no Alakazam. Some of us have all Alakazams in hand. That's crazy. Man, I kind of wish I was playing as Erosig right now. Alright. I'm pretty sure I keep up the item lock here. They play Lana and get Dedenne back. Attach an interesting, very interesting. What are they going to grab back? A Dawn or something? I have no idea. Lucky Helmet, keep drawing cards. Oh, they're just going to attack for knockout. Oh, okay. Well, let's do that then. They're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna have it anyway, so I might as well take the knockout. This is just a bad matchup for us, guys. The reason I knocked out the Dene there is because if I just passed, they have the energy and stuff to bring up knockout anyway, so I might as well take that prize card and try and establish a little bit further of a prize differential than being tied, but they definitely have knockout, which would be something. Yeah, and then they retreat and knockout. So this is another situation where mist energy could be really good, and maybe we go back and we look and we see what we could take out for it. $440, yeah. All right. I'm okay with promoting my other Mega Pyroar. Oh, yes, sir. What we're gonna do, we're gonna drop them down to 3. Play that down. We're going to do that. Now they cannot draw with Fez. They can draw with the Dunsparce, but I do not see them taking a knockout this turn. And then next turn I will Hilda for a second to Dunsparce energy, attach, and we can knock out the Fez. If they do retreat it, that's a waste of an energy on their part, and I'm cool with that. Ooh, 180. Okay. Okay, they waste their enriching. I'm cool with that. They're going to do 180. Hilda. Dabra. Oh, because they have energy. Oh, they have candy. Okay. They're at, it's going to get them 11. Now they're doing 220. Okay. Okay, I was really hoping for a balloon there. We do put that down. Let's see. They're down 2 psychics. They're going to have more. I think we go ahead and Wally's. And then I'll Excited Turbo. To the Litleo. And the next turn, what we're going to do. Oh, they're going to. Oh, they boss for game anyway. Okay. Well, I was trying to stall a little bit there. Next turn we were going to Hilda and Enriching Energy and draw some more, but that's okay. That's just a tough matchup for us. But I will show you an updated list where I put in some Mist Energy for these scenarios with this and Dragapult. And yeah, we'll look at that together and go through it. But let's look at it, guys, and see what we can do a little bit of tweaks. Alrighty, Pokepals, how are we doing? So with our Mega Pyroar deck, we went 1 and 2 today, which is not great, not bad. Super fun to bring to your locals. This is something I brought when it first came out and played, and got pretty high up in my locals, which was really fun. But yeah, so the big changes I did is I went down to a 2-2 to Dunsparce line and then added 2 Mist Energy. I thought about taking out a Fire Energy, but that gets too sketchy on if you prize something and not be able to attack and so forth. So we did add 2 Mist Energy, take out 1 Dunsparce, 1 to Dunsparce. This will help with Alakazam and Dragapult, helping but not putting damage counters on your Pokemon. You could even take out 1 Gravity Mountain, throw in a Battle Cage, but yeah, so this is our Mega Pyroar deck. A lot of fun. Wally's is such a fun card, and I'll probably have to find more decks to revisit that because it is a very fun concept to, take some damage and then take it all away, and then put the energy back on your bench Pokemon. I did mention there are a couple Stage 1 single prize Pyroars that you could also throw in here if you have a bunch of Crustal players or anything like that, or you want to lower your prize trade at your locals. Could be fun. One of them burns your opponent, which is always good to get extra damage on. So yeah, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, helps me and KCC. You guys are enjoying what you're watching. And down below in the comments, please let us know what deck do you want us to try next? What deck is your favorite? And then my question is also going to be, what is your favorite Mega Pokemon that has not got a Mega card yet? I'm looking at you, Pokemon. Where's my Mega Blastoise? But let us know down below which one's your favorite, and we will be happy to try out some more and which ones you really want to come to the game like we want Mega Blastoise. So that is it, Pokepals. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys next video. Peace.